What was the audition process like for West Side Story?
Oh, that's actually it was a long process. So, um, I went to audition in New York to the open call. There was about 700 girls. And then I made it to the next round. They had a stance and I made it to the next round. And I was like, okay, I guess. And I went with my cousin. So it was cool because I got to share that experience with her. And I just remember wanting to be a shark girl, and they gave you a stylistic choice in the movement. So in the movement, they were like, okay, you can put your hands like this if you want to be a shark girl, or you can do more like linear lines if you want to be a jet girl. So I was like, I'm going to be a shark girl because my parents are Cuban and I'm Latina. And so I did the stylistic movements to be a shark girl, and they were like, no, we want to see you as a jet girl. And I was like, okay. So I auditioned as a jet girl, and I didn't hear anything back from them at all. Then my sister lives in Florida, my older sister, and she got the phone call, or not a phone call, but like a DM from Justin Peck, the choreographer's wife, Patricia. She just reached out to her and was saying that there was open auditions in Miami going on. And my sister automatically reached out to me. And she said, listen, there's open auditions going on in Miami. You're going to be here this weekend anyway, so you might as well just go. And it just so happened that I didn't even have to take a plane ticket out. I was just going to be there. It was meant to be. And so I go to Miami. I audition as a shark girl. Patricia was there. Cindy Tolan, the casting director, was there. And they had me sing, they had me read lines, they had me dance again, and I was prepared to dance because I already had done it in New York. So I already had a head start a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And once I auditioned in Miami, I automatically, like a month later, I got the call that I booked the movie. But before that, the final callback was in front of Steven Spielberg in New York City. So I come back to New Jersey, where I currently live, New York City, and I get an email saying that Steven Spielberg loved your audition and he wants to have you audition again in New York. And I said, okay, I'll be there. So I was there. He was in the room. The vocal coaches were in the room. The executive producers. Just a whole panel was in the room. A whole bunch of people.
God.
And it was like, so I just remember going up to everybody and shaking everybody's hand. This was pre-COVID, by the way.
Mm.
And I was just shaking everybody's hand, and they all laughed, and they were, I guess they liked that I did that. I don't know. And then I was asked to sing, and I sang Tu Voz from Celia Cruz. It's a Spanish song. It's a ballad. And I asked Spielberg, I said, can I sing it a cappella? Because I didn't have the sheet music. And he was like, of course. So I sang it a cappella, and he was like, it's beautiful. He goes, what does it mean? And I had to tell him what it meant because, as a Latina and as my mom is a Spanish teacher, I found it important to explain to him exactly what the song meant.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, that's beautiful. I'll see you again soon. He's like, don't worry, I'll see you again soon. And that was the end of it. And I auditioned 6 times total.
Wow.
And the last time was in front of him.